Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Welcome to another RimWorld console edition video. Unfortunately, I already had a mishap with my new colony. Had a technical difficulty with my microphone. So I'm just going to start over here. I'm going to use pretty much the same settings, but the problem I had was that I couldn't reload the game and redo it because I was in commitment mode. So this time I'm going to be in reload anytime mode, but otherwise the settings are going to be the same. I'm going to use the same seed, old gamer guy. So we should have a very, very similar planet. And I'll go ahead and put the link to that previous video in the description if you want to look at that for yourself to see how similar it is. I think it's pretty damn similar. And I think in the previous video we started off like right here. So we're going to do that again. Should have the same conditions, but we will have different people. And there are some of the same people up here in our initial 8 that we have to choose from. But if you remember, there was a guy with really high shooting skill over here on the right side in that other video, and he's gone. So I'm going to go ahead and take my time this time and pick a good crew here. I think I spent about 10 minutes on this in the previous video, but this time I am taking more like 25 minutes. So I think we're starting off with a much better crew in most ways anyway. But they may not get along quite as well as the previous trio, as you will see. But here we go, once again crashing into the river. So we're going to get started on our initial base here. And you can see I'm putting a stockpile in the same spot. And we have, once again, we have an ancient danger right here next to us. So I think this is very, very similar to that other map, because it was generated by the same seed. But here we go. Here's the ancient danger. Rustlin has a sense of foreboding as he draws near, and that's something that will be a problem for us later. I'm not going to do anything about it anytime soon. We're just going to get started on the base, and I am using a slightly different layout because if you watched that previous video, you will see that I made some mistakes and I had things being constructed within my stockpile zone and stupid stuff like that. So in this video, I am making all new mistakes, I have no doubt, but hopefully I won't repeat some of the same dumb ones I did before. Here are our colonists. We have Mila, who was raised in the jungle by animals, apparently, and then became an aromatherapist as an adult. She's 49 years old, and all of our colonists are about the same age, oddly enough. Then we have Cammy, who grew up as an urchin in the streets of an herb world. So, you know, something like Coruscant, where the whole planet is a big city. And then as an adult, he has been a quarry worker. So remember that background there, because he and Rustlin are going to have words. Rustlin grew up as a slave on a medieval world, but then he was able to better himself quite a bit and become a Navy scientist. So yeah, he's going to have something to say to Cammy. He's going to have something smart-ass to say to Cammy, and Cammy is not going to like it. But things are going well for a little while anyway. We have a donkey this time instead of a yak. And for a while, things go relatively smoothly, but it's not long before fisticuffs is happening. And so, yeah, you can see they're both getting kind of bloody. I was hoping that I could draft them and make them stop fighting manually, but it won't allow you to do that, apparently. I did not see the draft button, and so I wasn't sure if maybe that That could be a glitch. So let me go over here and click on Mila, but no, there's the draft button for Mila. So these guys just have to finish their fight. And they're both bloodied. Cammy goes straight to bed. Rustlin is hurt too. He's going to go to bed after he finishes eating, but I guess he was quite hungry. Here comes Mila with some medicine. She's going to be our doctor, and there goes Rustlin. He's going to get in bed too. So both of these guys are going to be out of commission for a while. And here's what started it. Rustlin loudly insulted Cammy's class, and this drove Cammy into a rage. So I hope that doesn't happen again. But Mila had to do things on her own for a little while, up to the point where we had our first visitor, a guy named Gobasia Cockroach, but he's got nothing to sell, so he just came and hung out for a while and then left. But here it is, our first attack, and it's a mad rat. In the previous video, it was a mad rabbit. And our melee character had to defeat the rabbit on his own because the other two characters with the rifle and the pistol were too far away and they missed the battle. But this time it is the person with the pistol who is going to make it up here to the barricades first, and they are going to take care of this rat on their own. I don't think they have a very high shooting skill, so this must be a lucky shot. There's a little visual glitch with the time controls there. The controls are working properly, but there was just a weird little visual glitch. But never mind that. Here comes the rat. And there goes the rat. What a shot. Here come the other two colonists, but the battle is over, buddy. So I'm going to undraft them, and then I will place a dumping stockpile in this same spot where I put it in the previous video. And I think that is about where I left off. I was trying to get back to the same point, and I think this is it. So I will continue this colony and hopefully be free of technical difficulty. I don't know if it's going to be an edited video like this one, or if I might just play and record and talk at the same time like the previous video. That's easier to do, but I don't know. We'll see. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.